Hey guys, you're watching Hardcore, and this week in science has seen astronomers using NASA's Hubble Space Telescope to take the most detailed picture of a large, edge-on, gas and dust disk encircling the 20-million-year-old star, Beta Pictoris. The new visible light Hubble image traces the disk in closer to the star to within about 650 million miles of the star, and confirms many predictions made about the nature of circumstellar debris. In more biological news, researchers at Duke University have discovered that by implanting the human version of gene HARE5, they were able to grow a brain in mice about 12% bigger than the chimpanzee version. Evolutionarily, it's believed that the size of the brain is responsible for many human-only traits, and this research provides the first step in defining the many genes which have allowed such dramatic differences. Also this week in physics, physicists at MIT have captured the first ever solar shockwave from the sun. In research published February 8, 2015, the group details the effect of the supersonic wave emitted by the sun on October 8, 2013. The shockwave struck Earth and affected Earth's magnetic field. Despite being significant, the shockwave was relatively small compared to the possible emissions of the sun, and further research is required. In more exciting news from beyond the Earth, NASA's MAVEN spacecraft has completed its first of the 5 deep dig campaigns. The digs are occurring on the atmosphere of Mars, and this maneuver is designed to gather measurements closer to the lower end of the Martian upper atmosphere. One of the major goals of the MAVEN mission is to understand how gas from the atmosphere escapes to space, and how this has affected the planet's climate history through time. The data will be analysed over the coming weeks, so stay tuned. Returning back to more earthly concerns, researchers have discovered that sunlight continues to damage skin even after dark. A team of researchers from Yale University have concluded that the UV lights which damage skin do most of their damage in the hours after exposure to sunlight. Sunlight causes the activation of 2 enzymes which then produce energy, which then is transferred to melanin. This causes the harmful results. While this damage is done in the sunlight, the reaction is quite slow and takes place at night. While noting that the news of the carcinogenic effect of melanin is disconcerting, the researchers also point to a ray of hope. The slowness of the damage may allow time for a new evening after sunscreen to block the damaging effects. In probably the most mind-blowing news to come out of science this week, astronomers from the US, Europe, Chile and South Africa have determined that 70,000 years ago, a recently discovered dim star is likely to have passed through the solar system's distant cloud of comets, the Oort cloud. Nor while the star is known to have approached our solar system this close. In fact, it came 5 times closer than the current closest star, Proxima Centauri. The low-mass star system, nicknamed Skull's star, was probably too dim to see with the naked eye, however could have caused excitation, allowing sight for a few minutes or hours. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.